What do you do on a day like today? I know, you clean your camera sensor, and that's what we will be doing on today's episode. So come and join me and I'll show you how. Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Hey, sorry folks, I had to try. So, if you're new to the channel, we're going to talk about photography, videography, tutorials, and some product reviews, of course, right? I mean, that's what we do on channels. Today, we're going to do a tutorial on how to clean your DSLR sensor. Now, I don't advocate for you to do this yourself. This will be my first time, but I'm willing to do it. For me, to wait 6 weeks without a camera, I can't do that. Plus the cost of it. So I only have one DSLR, that's the one I'm talking to right now, which is my Nikon. And this is the sensor we'll be cleaning. Now as we progress, I'll be showing you some of the tools that I'll be using. I will have links in the description below. I'm not a big channel, so I'm not making any money on this. But this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to teach you. And hopefully you find some value in it. So let's get to it. Here we are. We're going to start doing the sensor. I'm going to open up the boxes of some of the things that I have to do this type of work. I will be putting links in the description for you. So one of the things for sure every photographer should have is an air blower. You can hear it. It helps blow the dust away. As well as this light here will fit over top of the sensor. You will see it in a while. And it lights up the sensor so you can get a good view inside on the sensor to see where the dust is. But when we do this, you'll be wiping from one side and then the other back just to make sure you get all the dust or stuff that's on it. Unfortunately, if you only have one camera, you're always changing out lenses and such. But over time, even if you had multiple cameras and you're putting this cap back on, dust gets in and it just happens. So it's good to know how to do this. So we're going to open this box here for the light. It's pretty cool. Comes in a nice little case. And inside, you will see the light. So this here is the light right here. I'm going to turn it on for you. Comes with a nice white bright light, as you can see, to highlight and to see the dust on the sensor. And there's a couple different lights like red and white to make stuff really stands out. It has 5-time magnification on it. I don't know if we can see that. How about if we put it over here? Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, so we'll be using this. Turn it off for right now. And over here is the swabs as well as the cleaning solution. So my camera's a full sensor, so I bought the full sensor brand. And well, we'll be showing you how to use that soon. Here is the liquid that you'll be putting on like a drop or two on the cleaner or on the swabs to clean the sensor. So hopefully this will work out good. And so here we go. I'm going to turn the fan hood on right now, so you won't be hearing me talk at all, but I will do some voiceover later. And so here we go. Let's give it a try. You should always clean the camera off before you open the lens cap, or take the lens cap off, mind you. Just give it a good blow around the camera. Try to get off the dust. Give it a blow on the inside just to release any dust in there before you lift the mirror to get to the sensor. Now all DSLs, well I can't say all, but on mine, and I'm sure Canon's as well, there's a clean now function. So what it does, it vibrates the image sensor inside to knock off any dust. And then the point where you need to lock up the mirror, gives you instructions. But when you hit the shoot button, it will push the mirror up and lock it in place, just as you see here. And now you have to, got to get ready, got to be careful. I tip the camera down to make sure nothing goes in, even with the fan hood blowing up top. So now you pick up the blower and you blow inside. You should try to point the camera down. I wasn't doing that here. I was a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Next, we're going to turn the light on, and we're going to set to white light, and I'm going to have a look inside to see how dirty the sensor is, and whoops. I don't think you guys can see. It's difficult from this angle, but I can see once I put the camera to myself. And yeah, I do see dirt on the sensor itself, but that was obvious when I was taking photographs. You could see the spots. So now we're going to open up the I don't know what you call those, swabs, I guess they're called, right? Going to open up the swabs. Try to get it out. This is what they look like. They're clean, they're lint free. This is the cleaning solution meant for the sensor. Comes with a cork, and it's difficult to get off sometimes. I really shouldn't be doing that over top of the camera. That wasn't very smart, but we got lucky. Nothing poured out, so make sure you guys don't do that. They say 1 or 2 drops, but it's very difficult to do. So, as you can see, it is covered. It's a good thing I have my sensor, though, covered over with the glass, just in case something went in. Now we're going to do a wipe. You start at one end, don't put too much pressure, and just wipe to the one side. Take it out, flip it over, give it another wipe. Going to take a new one out, and we're going to dry up the solution that was just put on the sensor. I'm sorry for blocking it for you guys, but I am right-handed and I'm showing you left-handed, so it is difficult sometimes when you're always dominant with your one hand. And you give it a wipe. Put it off to the side. You open a new one. Do the same thing, but go in the opposite direction. So when I started, I went from left to right. Now I'm going to go from right to left. I'm going to try to pour this easier and away from the camera. And yep, too much again. So I'm taking the excess off here. It's okay if it goes in there, it'll dry. And we're going to do the wipe now. You can see the liquid on the sensor. And we'll do it one more wipe. And I guess we'll do one more. Just because I didn't think I got on the sensor that time. So I'm going to reuse this one to dry it up. If you want, you can use a new one. I'm just limited with which ones I have. I think it's okay. And as you see, it got stuck inside a little bit, but not too bad. And we'll give it one more wipe. Give it a cleaning like that. That's just to dry up the solution. Push the button and it will close the mirror. I'm going to put the cap on for right now. Alright, so now we're going to turn the light on and we're going to have a look inside. And right here, what did I forget to do? I forgot to turn up the sensor on it. So right now I'm looking at the mirror and I'm like, what's going on? That mirror is dirty, which you could clean, I guess, after you do the sensor. And perhaps you should, I don't know. Now I'm going to go through the procedure, flip up the mirror again. Going to lock it up, push the start button. The mirror's up. I'm going to put the light on. Going to have a look inside, make sure everything's okay. See if there's any leftover fluid. If there is, I'll give it a little wipe. I just want to make sure all the dirt's off the, or dust off the sensor to make sure it's okay. And I'm going to give it one more shot with this, because I think I've seen some streaks on the sensor, so I just want to try it one more time. They're not really dirty, those. At least I don't think so. And I'm going to give it one more drying here. Going to go the opposite way with the wipe. Going to have a look inside. I think I got it all. Looks pretty clean to me. It's always good to keep looking though. Make sure you got it. And I just turn the mirror down. And there it goes. And we're done. So that's how I clean my sensor. If you choose to do this yourself, I take no ownership for your camera. This is my camera, and this is what I do for my camera. So it's up to you. Hopefully you found this interesting and you're willing to learn and to give it a shot. You never know. It can save you a lot of cash, and you're not down with your camera. So anyways, thanks folks. I'm glad you guys came out, and see you on the next one. Bye now.